Happy Friday! Anybody else confused about what day of the week it is? Woo! Well, I woke up this morning thinking it was Sunday, and I couldn't remember doing Craft Roulette this week. Welcome to Craft Roulette, episode 222. It's so nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining us, either on the replay or live. We are always delighted to have friends here. It's an amazing thing. I am Mary Gunn of Mary Gunn Fun, your intrepid host of Craft Roulette, and tonight we are going to have a wonderful time with a darling little, I call her a glitter bubble. If you disagree, well, we'll have to talk about it, but I think she's just a delightful little glitter bubble, Chelsea Comer from Inky Stamper, and if you have not met her, you're in for a treat. She's just darling. And if you have met her, please stick around because you're going to enjoy watching her work. And what is Craft Roulette? By the way, you may want to know, what the heck is Craft Roulette? Where did you just stumble across? This is a card making show where we like to say we are the ultimate original paper crafting card making game show challenge. And we are here live almost every Friday night. Thank you. I got through it. I don't know why I stumble anymore. But we're leaving a seat right here for you because it's more fun with friends. If you haven't given us a Vinny, by the way, we'd appreciate that. That's a thumbs up. I know we speak code half the time here, but that's part of being a culture. We have our own language, and we're proud of it. What we are not is a teaching show, or we're not going to do any, cooking. No, housekeeping. I did do some housekeeping, personal housekeeping today, and it's overrated, but it's nice to have a clean bathroom. You know, what are you going to do? Did you enjoy a little dance music and that slideshow? I sure did. Man, you guys, you just said, hold my root beer. I've got this. 400 cards later, you did amazing things with dolly and pockets and purses and donut shop colors and good old A2. It was all very, very fun to watch that. You can see all those cards over on craftroulette.live. It's a beautiful, beautiful gallery. I think we're up to 36,000 cards over there and more. This week, we also had 3 videos that people submitted, and I watched them, and they were great. I enjoyed every minute of them. And we have also 8 bonus cards, which means they sent in the card for the gallery, and they send in more because sometimes we get parameter fever. It's not a bad fever. It's not like you have to go to bed fever. It's like you have to go to your craft table fever and make something because you just had so much fun with the 4 parameters that we got. You got to make more. Housekeeping. Like I said, I cleaned the bathroom. That's good. It's always nice, but not fun during. But you can always, as my brother said once, the wise philosopher, my brother, said, if you are bored, do something like clean the house because you'll either, one, get something done that was needed, or you'll think of something better to do. So I think those are good little rules of life. So there you go. Let's pull back the curtain and meet Mr. Producer, the man behind this show, the one that makes all the tech things happen, all those funny little slides, and is the Craft Roulette .live manager. He does all that stuff. Yes, give himself a little hoo-hoo there. He is going to be watching all night to make sure that we stay on track. And he does remarkable things. He is going to be, I know I said this last time, but he got hungry, but we did make sure he was fed before the show. So he will be in the, it's good. Well, he had to do the cooking, so it was good too. Have you ever done pork chops with onion and apple? It's amazingly tasty. But he will be on the Zoom call tonight with our silver members and above for the after party. You know why we haven't called it the... I'm not going to go there. Anyway, if you haven't shared and given us a thumbs up, we would love that a lot. Yes, spin sponsors. We've got some new spin sponsors to announce tonight. Who are those nice people giving away gift certificates this month? Whimsy Stamps is back to give a $25 gift certificate away each week. Waffle Flower is back to give away a $25 gift certificate each week. They have a new Christmas line in July ready to go. Relatively Thoughtful, who is new, and Sally is here. It's a company from the UK. They do beautiful things. I have a couple samples to show you. And Your Paper Insider will be sending a box of paper to somebody in the U.S. each week because they have the most fantastic paper. And I'm always really glad to be able to share their products. I enjoy watching. They're like my good paper. Now, I have paper, and then I've got my good paper. And they've got the good paper. They really, really do. We are not supported by those fine companies or any other fine companies. We are supported by our wonderful members. There's a link right there to find out more about that. We say thank you with tons and tons of options and bonus content like you can't believe, including a third show, which man, we had so much fun with Nima this week. I see she's in the chat today. Nima, or Norma Medina, and she was my mystery guest, and we talked about cards and talked about her and her art styles, and she's very talented, and I love those shows. I am so having fun meeting people one-on-one, talking about cards that are in the gallery, and I'm just spending an hour having a good time talking about craft roulette cards. And you guys, we love talking about you guys with other guys. It's very, very fun. Do want to say, man, we have 8 new members this week, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, crafters and craftlettes. Yes, that definitely deserves a cheer. Welcome to Donna Dunn, Peggy I. That last name scared me, so I just said Peggy I. Jennifer Summers, Sonia Van Laar, Susan Binstead. By the way, Susan, I saw you leaving comments over there in the discussion in the gallery. Well done. Jump right in there. Jen B., Amy Powers, and Heidi Orndorff. Welcome, you guys. It's so nice to have you come along and give us some support and hang out with us. I will tell you, I did copy down a quote from the president of Decoy Ducks Fan Society. Debbie O wrote about the member show that I was just talking about. This is so much fun getting to know more and more wonderful crafters and craftettes. It is. I agree, Miss Debbie, and she was on the show too. So it is fun. We just love spending time with you guys and talking cards. Anyway, that's that. I left Mr. Mike's beautiful jumper on from Marianne Hill from the UK because it was so fashionably dapper and so still very festive. We were glad to have that. Do have our stamp set and die set that you have available to support Craft Roulette, and we'll be talking more about the Craft Roulette Creative Companion later in the show as well. But now, let's get this show on the road, shall we please? Welcome from Illinois, our little glitter fairy, our little glitter bubble friend, Chelsea Comer.
Hey!
There she is. Well, we got you on.
Yeah.
Yeah, welcome back.
Super excited to be back.
It's been a minute, hasn't it?
A year, but it's good.
Yeah, that's kind of how it kind of works out anymore. Well, welcome back. We're glad to have you here. Can you give us a little bird's eye view of who you are and what you do, please?
Yeah, I am Chelsea Comer. I live in Rockford, Illinois, and I have a little side stamp company that I absolutely love. It's called Inky Stamper, and we've been around. We just celebrated our 5-year birthday.
Wow, happy birthday.
So we've been around for 5 years, and have a full line of stamps and then other craft supplies for all of your paper crafting needs.
And you go live?
Yeah, we go live every Tuesday night. At least I try every Tuesday. Sometimes we have to move it, but for the most part, we go live every Tuesday night at 7:30 Central. And we normally say hi, make a project. I like to say it's kind of like a mini craft roulette because sometimes I know what I'm doing, sometimes I don't know what I'm doing, and I ask people what they want to see, and I just wing it.
Yep. Yeah,
but it's fun.
You do a good job.
It's
you
fun.
Always do a good job, and you're always very cute and happy. Do you mind that I call you a glitter bubble?
No, it's fine.
That's good, because that's what I always call you.
It's fine.
Yeah. By the way, we are most likely, I think this next week, we're going to be changing the In Review show to Wednesday night at 6 Central. So that Glitter Bubble here will have the whole have the show whole time
Everyone
slot.
can come watch me on Tuesday nights.
That's right. Now I have a date with my baby friend on Tuesdays now. So I can't do the show and get ready for it and everything and take care of JD. So we're just going to move it to Wednesday, which I think will be fine. So join us. Well, you'll see it. We'll remind you, but join us on Wednesday, 6 o'clock Central. And join Chelsea on Tuesday.
Yep.
We'll keep you busy, won't we?
We go live on Facebook and YouTube, whichever platform you enjoy watching.
Speaking of your YouTube channel, let's get that one right out here. She is looking for some new subscribers, and I happen to know you guys are good at subscribing. You're good at several things, and subscribing is one of them. So if you wouldn't mind clicking on her link, her YouTube channel link right down there in the title or in the description and subscribing, that would be great. She started tonight at 486, so we can at least get her to 5, right? We've got we've got people subscribing already.
Let's get 14 people, but then don't stop. Keep going.
I was going to say, now, is that your limit?
No, we can keep going.
Okay. All right.
Thanks.
Well, fun. Thank you guys. You're the best. It's good to have you back. I'm real glad. Did you have a question for me?
It's been a while. So maybe I need to know, what is craft roulette?
We forgot to talk about that before, and you didn't forget at all. Well done. Thank you, Chatterbox, for being here tonight. Thank you, Mr. Producer. Thank you, Chelsea. We'll be right back after we answer the age-old question. What is craft roulette?
What is craft roulette? Craft Roulette is a live paper crafts challenge show where the goal is to complete a project that has been randomly selected by the spin of a wheel. There are 4 categories we spin for: project, colors, element, and random. Each category has 24 possible options with a combined possibility of 331,776 unique projects. Whoa. We're live every Friday at 6:30 p.m. Central on youtube.com/craftroulette. Please like and subscribe. Each week we bring on a special guest crafter to create along with us and share their unique take on the challenge. You can play too. Complete a unique project of your own using the same 4 parameters set in this episode. You'll have 48 hours to contribute by submitting pictures of your project through the submission form on craftroulette.live. Contributions are featured on marygunfund.com's weekly episode blog and the next episode. Let's recap last week's episode and submissions.
Well, we're about to put episode 221 to bed. It sure was a lot of fun, though. And Sarah Liz, her timing on putting out her little packet, her teacher packet, on craft roulette sentiments and Dolly Parton quotes and Dolly the sheep was impeccable. It was so much fun. We had 401 contributions last week. If you weren't there, you can see it all over on our craftroulette.live website. Or right here on YouTube, you can watch it again. So that brings us up to 36,880 cards that we have had submitted over the almost 4.5 years that we've been live. Amazing. Look at you guys all over. There was my card. You know those cards that you go, well, it's not my fave? This was it. It's not my fave card, but I think I dolled it up enough that it was tolerable. So I did like the fringe. I will say, I like the fringe. And I used some nice Your Paper Insider paper to make that pretty white there. So that was my card. We had A2 Donut Shop Color, Dolly. You guys slayed it. And Purse or Pocket for our element. Our random. It was great. Amazing cards. Then there's Sarah Liz's card. She did a interactive card based on a die that was a box. And then she had all these little donuts, and she just worked so hard during the show. I was a little nervous, Sarah Liz. I've got to tell you. I was a little nervous. I was going, oh man, she's doing something brand new. And is she gonna do okay on this? But man, you did. You said, hold my root beer. I can do this. I'm on number 45, and I'm here for the card action. That's an amazing card. If you did want to see her do that, you can watch last week's show. Well done. Kiss that brain. Fun guest, too. So let's bring on our fun guest tonight, our glitter bubble. Here she comes, and we are going to be celebrating some of the achievements that people hit this last week, and there are some amazing achievements that were indeed hit. This is on a timer, Chelsea, so if you would let me go ahead and say their name, and then I'll try to shush. And you are welcome to say, give a little huzzah.
Good luck.
Cute, a cute card or whatever comes to mind. That would be great. And we're going to welcome our first time contributors first. It's the hardest card to do. And we've got 9 of them. 9 first timers. Hope they have subscribed to our channel and yours too. So welcome to Susan Binstead. We were just talking about you, Susan. Look at that cute card. It was a big week for you. You became a member and everything. Gloria Loungeway from Georgia. Peggy I. There's that word. There's that name. I was scared. Trudy Foy. Welcome. So nice to have you guys. Daisy Girl 74. Monica.
I like that pocket.
It's cute. Tanya Nierhoff from Arizona. Jordan B. with a moving dolly.
Moving dolly.
Yvette from California. I think that was one of her images. Liz Sundin, that being Sarah's images. Welcome, you guys. We're so glad to have you, and thank you for becoming members, many of you too. Major milestone achievers, 2550, that kind of thing. Mylene has hit 25. Lisa has hit 25. Jill is at 25. Look at that collage. Beans 827 from Georgia. Steph T from the UK.
Those are fun.
They are fun. Kathy W from Tennessee. Janine from Louisiana. The circle, the donut circled. Audrey from Ireland. Teresa, Australia. These are all 25. Oh, we went to 50. Susan from Missouri. Julie from California. Bronwyn from Australia. Look at all the ways they did that, Chelsea.
Yeah.
Elva from Idaho.
Lots of purses being thrown in, too.
Joanne from New Jersey. I love the sheep with purses. Yep. Marjorie from Sheboygan. 75 cards. Well done. 125. You do? Barbara Weber. Mary Brinley. 125 cards. Well done, you guys. Our leaders this week. Let's see who they are. I think they'll sound familiar. Smurf Murphy. 182. Jackie Jackpot Muller with 183. Kathy Herring from Wisconsin, 186. Pretty.
Nice.
5K, now 6K Lamone, 189.
Another jeans pocket.
Card Monkey Jarvis. A fun card. And Patty Beck from Tennessee, our leading lady with 217. And she went with the literacy type thing aspect of Dolly Parton. Welcome to Club 52, Aaron Copperstad. Woohoo! Mary Copperstad, also Club 52. Cindy Lou, welcome to Club 52. Deb Shaw, it's a great place to be. Cynthia Sharp, I can't believe it. You're amazing. Well done. Pam Team Teal Cozens, well done. Club 52. Mitzi Z, Club 52. Heather Goodspeed, Team Teal, Club
like
52.
The troll dolls. I like the troll dolls.
I love Club 52.
The fact we got 2 trophies in that.
That is
Not just 1 trophy, but 2 trophies.
It's just Club 52 has taken on a new level of amazement. For one thing, they get nothing. They absolutely get nothing. They don't get any discounts, no emails, no texts, no special parking, no places at the airport, no first class upgrade. But what they have started to do is make their own congratulations cards for Club 52, and it's just marvelous. And we call it the Kamado effect. And here's another thing that's happened with the Kamado effect. I was in the gallery today, leaving comments or in the discussion tabs for the members, and every time there was a Club 52 member, there was Kamado right in there. Kristen Kamado leaving a comment. Congratulations on Club 52. So now we have a Club 52 ambassador. So it's pretty cool. What a
That's
great bunch of achievements. Amazing. And the thing about the achievements, too, is you can see the microcosm of how many different styles there are, way the parameters have been interpreted. It's just a microcosm. What do you think?
It's awesome. It's awesome. I told you I'd like to say sorry. I'd like to say sorry to Dolly Parton. I made voodoo dolls.
You did.
And I was like, this kind of doesn't sound right for Dolly Parton if it's Dolly Parton, but this was my card from last week. I super enjoyed making it.
Did you make it
colors.
Tuesday night?
No, I made this actually last Saturday. Maybe Friday night I had the idea and I made it Saturday.
Well, the colors are donut spot on.
Yeah, Dunkin' Donuts. That's my donut shop.
Yep, it's so funny. Yeah, but it wasn't only Dolly
voodoo.
Parton. Yeah, it wasn't just Dolly Parton. It was whatever
when
Dolly
I first
you wanted to do.
I was like, Dolly? How am I going to do Dolly? And then I'm like, do I have any dolls? I'm like, I have voodoo dolls. And then, I've been to Voodoo Donuts. There's a place called Voodoo Donuts, and it's in Oregon. At least it was, like Portland's. I've been there before. So I was like, that's perfect.
A perfect confluence. Yeah. Well done. Well done. You think you're ready to start thinking about this week?
Yeah, I am.
All right.
I am. I last week I was like, good. I'm glad Dolly is off the board.
That does happen sometimes. It's like,
and then of course I'm looking at the parameters this week. I'm like, that wasn't there last week.
I do change a few because I take off the ones that we just had. And sometimes I adjust, but I didn't change too.
Actually, you left A2 on there, and I'm not upset about that. A2
pretty. We
had a talk.
We did.
And we said that A2 might be one of the only parameters that will stay on because I don't think anyone will get sick of it.
Okay.
Yeah. So there it is. We'll see. And the complaint department it closed on episode 220. So that's done. So if you like it or not, we're good. Well, let's bring on those parameters, shall we, and see what we're up against tonight. There we go. We've got 24 in project colors, element, and random. We're going to be spinning to see what we're going to make tonight. We can't practice, can we, Chelsea?
No, I always try. I'm always like, I'll just pull out a whole bunch of, I'll pull out everything for the parameters and put it on my desk. My desk would be full.
Yeah, and you'd have to put them away then too, only using a couple. So yeah. I've heard that go on before. Well, we always take a few of those little parameters off. Our members get to vote vetoes, and that means we will take them off the board for tonight, and the wheel, if we land on it, we will spin again, and the wheel can't make us do those particular parameters. However, if it fits and you love it and it fits in the parameters we get, you're welcome to do it. Tonight, the members have voted off the following. Let's see what they said no to on project. Certainly not A2. Oh, there's a couple, 13% that said no thank you. Outside, inside, they said no thank you too. So that will go off the wheel. For colors, which did they not love this week? A pretty day, laundry room, summer desserts. Oh, look at that tag, Rulefar. That's like 80% Rulefar. No, we don't like laundry room. So number 24 is off the board for the week. But maybe laundry should be off the board for our board for the week. And for element, what did they say no thank you to? Posters, lifts, house pets, or movie? Posters. Yeah, lifts is right in there too, but posters definitely got the axe this week. And for random, what did they say no thank you to? Crinkle Inkle, Splatter, Spiral, or Tangle? Oh, Gwen, I'm sorry. They said no to Tangle. So Tangle is off. We will have those 4 parameters not on the board, so we will...
But Gwen can still tangle.
Gwen can still tangle, because there's not a parameter that says no tangle. So you're good to tangle. Go tangle if you'd like. Laundry would be easy? Yeah, it might be. We'll see. I think all parameters are. Fill in the blank. I'm not even going to say it. You guys can say it. You get a choice. Would you like to veto something, Miss Chelsea?
I would.
Okay.
I would.
What would that be?
I studied very carefully, and I'm gonna veto number 14 on projects with the French bulletin board.
All right, off it goes.
I just think that's hard to do that with a card, but maybe I'm wrong.
We haven't had it yet, so we don't know. Yeah. Ask me after we have it, and we'll know if it's hard or not.
Okay.
Now, if you could tell Mr. Wheel where to land, where would you put your chips?
I could. Let's see. So for projects, I like number 19, which is include an ATC.
All
I've
right.
always liked making ATCs, so I thought that would be fun.
Okie dokie.
For colors, I went with number 17, Hawaiian shirts, because I thought that would be fun colors.
Bring your best Tom Selleck.
Yep.
For element.
Yeah, for element, people that watch me will not be shocked at this one. I went with number 15, bugs or insects.
I'm not surprised at that one either.
I have a full line of bug stamps that I
do.
would gladly pull out.
Excellent. And for random?
For random, I thought I would go with something from your floor.
Fun parameters, Chelsea. Those are really fun.
Yeah.
Do you have
I saved something on my floor in case we actually get that.
Always. Do you have any bugs with Hawaiian shirts?
Bugs with Hawaiian shirts? No, but probably some of my bugs are in Hawaii.
Well, there you go. There you go. So you could definitely use Hawaiian colors.
And yeah.
And Debbie Orange, you got it right. All parameters are doable. Well, let's see if Mr. Wheel is feeling friendly tonight. Let's give him a warm-up. I like your choices. ATC is an artist trading card. It's like a 2.5 by 3,
2.5
right?
by 3.5.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
They're very fun. For project, will we get include an ATC? We will talk about all of these, so we won't make you worry about what is that. Well, good thing we got that one taken off. It was French bulletin board. How about that? You're feeling pretty lucky right now, aren't you?
I am feeling pretty lucky right now.
Yeah, I think you should. Well, let's spin again. Dodge that bullet. Dodge that bulletin board. Number 15, right next to it. Dutch door. We will talk about what a Dutch door is and how to suggestions on using it. For colors, will we get Tom Selleck's Hawaiian shirt? Number 9, gnomes. Colors are gnomes. For element, It's going to be how you're interpreting gnomes, too. Number 9. Also, movie. Our element is movie. Okay? And for random, there's A Bug's Life. For random, there's 17 must-have building blocks. Well, Mr. Wheel,
Oh boy.
those are
It's all good.
interesting, but they're not like scary at all. I don't think. Do you? First blush?
No.
No, I don't
So
think so
Dutch
either.
door, correct me if I'm wrong, it's just like a card that opens like this.
It's usually like it opens
Oh,
half or
That
yeah.
way.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's usually when a card front is cut into a two smaller segments, like a real Dutch door. However, there's always, you can make any size card with that, and you could have an image of a Dutch door. We're not against it.
We had a Dutch lady send in a picture of a door.
Yes,
she
she
said
did.
was Dutch.
She did, from the Netherlands. So
That's funny.
yeah,
I think what I was thinking of was actually French doors, right? Like
Oh,
Why are they-
or I always think of that
I
as
think they're all
gatefold, but it could be a
European
French door
doors.
too.
I don't know.
I like it.
Yeah,
I like
okay.
it.
Dutch
Yeah, I have
door.
a sample around here too, and I'll show you what I think of. But it doesn't mean that that's necessarily what you think of.
Do you want to do your speech now or at the end of this
I
segment?
forgot to get my speech paper out.
Do it at the end.
Okay, I'll come back to it. But it is going to be an art project, so it's going to be. We're not going to tell you. Just a reminder, we're not going to tell you what to do. Gnome colors are going to be what did you first see in your beautifully well-kissed minds when you heard gnomes? Did you see real dark reds and blues and greens? Or did you see pastels? Are your gnomes old and have they been out in the garden getting all weathered? Or are they brand new gnomes all painted fresh? Are they kindergarten gnomes? Are they do they like Hawaii? Are they gnomes in Hawaii?
And where are they
So-
situated?
And where are they? Yeah. Is it going to be gnomes in the dark? Is it gnomes at sunrise? Whatever you see in your well-kissed mind is the ones that you get to use. Is it going to be, a cement gnome? Is it going to be a cement gnome in a beautiful flower bed? Are those going to be your colors? So there's lots of fun things you can do with gnomes. What comes to your mind for colors, Chelsea?
Yeah, I was thinking reds and blues and green.
Mm-hmm.
And I was
Pretty
thinking kind of
Typical.
a garden scene.
Yeah. Kind of gold. I can see a gold hat, gray beard. Yeah. Yeah, me too. Old weathered shoes. But whatever you want. And you can also pull just one aspect of those gnomes colors. Say you just want a red gnome. You can have a red gnome and you can just use red as a monochromatic color palette. You could. We're all about seeing what you come up with. So yeah, hold my gnome and let's have some pretty colors. Element for movie. I was kind of surprised by that. I kind of had it in my brain that maybe we'd get something that like bugs. But we didn't. So
But we did.
But we did, because there's A Bug's Life. You can do anything on a movie. We had Dolly Parton last week. You were doing great things
in
with her
movies?
movies. 9 to
Dolly's been
5.
in
You were, yeah. There were mugs with 9 to 5 on it. There were all sorts of things. It doesn't mean that you have to have a movie. You just have to have some kind of aspect.
Well,
Maybe it's a black and white movie. Cement gnome.
You can choose either a movie to concentrate on, so Back to the Future maybe,
We like that one.
or you could do something that has to do with the aspect of making movies, like film, or
A camera. Set.
but you could have
watching a movie.
You can.
or watching a movie, popcorn.
There you go. There you go.
That would
I
count.
actually have something that I just made with popcorn and a film strip that may end up being an inspiration for me.
Yep, Daisy Girl 74 movie quote. That would meet the parameter
That
for sure.
would. Lego movie. Yes, because that would be building blocks. Great. Yep. Hi Sylvia. You're right. Those were great tips. Are there any gnome movies? Or
Yeah, there was that one gnomes that like came to life in somebody's garden.
oh really?
I don't remember what it's called. I'm sure the Chatterbox knows.
I think a lot of people have minions or fandom kind of stamps that they could totally use. Building blocks.
But that's colors. So you don't have to have imagery of gnomes.
No, you don't.
You just have to pull your color palette from kind of a gnomey image.
But
yeah,
your gnome might be hiding behind your Dutch door.
He could be. Actually, one of my first cards on Craft Roulette had that. It was similar to that. There were some gnomes hiding behind something. I don't remember if I still have it or not. But it wasn't particularly good. But any kind of movie. So here you go. You can do something with something you like, your movies that you like. Show us what you like, some aspect of maybe a home movie. Maybe it's going to be a picture from one of your home movies, or sitting around, everybody sleeping, watching home movies. Drive-in movie. Yep. You could do Trolls. That's the one I was thinking of. Smurfs. Yeah, those are kind of gnomish, aren't they, for colors? You guys are engaged. I love it. Christmas movies. There is going to be a Hallmark movie with the Chiefs and it's going to be shot here in Kansas City. A Hallmark Christmas movie. So you could do Christmas movies pretty easily. So if you're in the mood for a Christmas card, this is a great week for you. Building blocks. Building blocks can be small pieces of paper on top of each other. It could be Legos. It could be bricks. I know you guys have bricks. I know you have embossing folders with bricks. Those would be like building blocks, right? Jenga, that's a good one, Anne. I am not going to be an extra in the movie. No, Connie, I am not. That would entail effort of getting up and out of the house, and that is just not enticing. But it's a nice thought. I might just draw myself in. Maybe I'll do a scene with a Christmas movie and me, and some Chiefs and me in the background. I don't think so, but maybe it'd be fun. Not tonight, though. Yeah, ABC letter blocks. That would be, like kids blocks are good too. Like little baby blocks are cute. Building blocks. Oh, building blocks DNA. So there was a card, and I don't remember who it was. It was last week. You need to go to the gallery and see it. They had RNA strands on one side, and then they had like a cloning machine or something in the middle. And then you pulled out the strip, and it was Dolly the sheep. It was like a science card. It was remarkable. So
Hilarious.
It is. So you could go science fiction on this. In movie, you can go romance, grandma gay. You can do all sorts of things. Whatever your shtick is. You can make up a movie. Yeah. Quotes, if you want to do sentiments, if you want to are you think you're going to do bugs?
I might.
Mm-hmm. You're thinking pretty hard.
Give your Dutch store sample. I just want to make sure that I am thinking on the right thing for that. I don't want to screw that one up.
It's good to have the base, the foundation.
Yeah.
Because it's all about the base. Well, I hope I say that. I hope I do.
It'd be pretty easy to make one really fast, too. Here, I'll show you your paper.
Nope, that's not it. That's an easel.
Okay, well, if you don't have it, I didn't mean to put you on the spot.
There's one that's fancy.
You'll have to zoom in or hold it up. It's kind of a small screen.
Okay. All right. Paperclip. There's...
Zoom in or hold it up.
That one would work.
Got it.
It's just that that's actually something else. That's a pocket.
That was more like a gift card in there, yeah.
But this one also would be considered a Dutch door because it's just cut off. But you can leave the top part on too. This probably has another name, but we would count this as a Dutch door. And then this is a combo Dutch door bookbinding card. So something along those lines would probably all be good.
Got it.
Yeah. So maybe you open up the top one and you can see somebody watching a movie. And you have a couch down there at the bottom. All sorts of fun stuff you could do. Any group that can come up with RNA strands that turn into Dolly the sheep can do anything. All parameters are doable. That's exactly right. You guys got this. Well, do you think you have kind of an idea where you'd like to go?
I definitely have some notes on my paper, and I'm ready to go get my stuff.
Well, I think I am too. I'm not sure where I'm going to go yet, but we will figure it out as we do this fine thing. You guys are welcome to join us. I will be back with the speech, but until then, enjoy this wonderful piece of cinematic mastery about our Craft Roulette Creative Companion. We'll be right back. Once upon a time, in a land of glitter and glue, there was Mary, who had lost her crafting mojo. Desperate, she called the one person who could help. Doc! Mary asked for one of Doc's brilliant inventions to save the day. Doc sprang into action, her lab a whirlwind of creativity. With a cry of, "Great Scott!" Doc unveiled her masterpiece, the Craft Roulette Creative Companion. She called Mary, and with a touch of movie magic, handed over the book. Mary was stunned. The book was incredible! Out of nowhere, Biff appeared to cause trouble.
Give me that book, blockhead!
A flurry of stamps sent him packing. Mary quickly explained the wonders of the book, showing its many secrets. The Craft Roulette Creative Companion is a project sketchbook designed to accompany creators along their journey through Craft Roulette's weekly challenge and its many adventures. Use it as a project planner, an idea bank, as a journal, or any combination of the three. Each spread has room to record all the essentials of the Craft Roulette Challenge. There are 100 spreads in each book, plus some extra room to sketch and make notes. The Craft Roulette Creative Companion is a collaboration with Trinity Stamps. To get yours, check out the video description for more information.
Mary, let's get back to the craft. Well, I'm back to the craft.
That is a cinematic majesty right there.
And
right
Back
there.
to the Craft would count as a movie in our universe. So if you want to make a card about that, it would count.
There you go. Well, let me make a note here. We've got Dutch door. We have gnomes. We have a movie and building blocks. I think I forgot the I. And we have scratchy writing. All right, this is 222. And now it's all up for me to be creative. Yes, director's chair would work. Okay, here's what I made this week, I think, or last week, when I was looking, because I look at the parameters and think of things to add to my books and to make just for little art projects. And so this was one. I made my own little film strip, which I'm not going to do tonight, but I think it looks kind of cool. And then added some of... I was playing with Trinity products, and so I added some of the news shows, or I can't remember the name of that stamp set, but it has all sorts of little news shows and game shows and cooking shows, and it fits in their TV. So you could also have a TV. If you have a TV die, you could be watching, you could put little ruby slippers on a TV. It would be good. And then I made a little thing of popcorn. That's what I made. Because this is my sketch pad, and this is where I have fun. So, in the news, thank you, Roberta. Very, very good. But this week, do you remember the incredible Mr. Limpet? I think that's what I'm going to work with, using these fish. Because I stamped a whole bunch of these fish, and I still have some of these too. So, I think I'm going to make a Dutch door with this. Do some building blocks down here on the bottom. Just cut some strips and build building blocks, and then have the top. I don't know, maybe kind of a faux TV, and then put the incredible Mr. Limpet in there. So I'll have to figure out how to put glasses on this guy. The incredible Mr. Limpet, yes, with Don Knotts. Yes, you are very smart viewers. Yep, well done. So that's my plan. And I'm sticking to it. This image and this image were from the Trinity's great big cupcake. And I think it's so fun. So I was just having a good time with it. Because, it's a hobby, and it needs to just be a good time. Yes. If I'm going to put a bunch of fish on here, I want some room, but I can also make it, we didn't say what size you have to have. So you can also make it a square or bigger. Yeah, I know. That sounds pretty hard, Amy, to put a hole in there. It seems kind of ambitious. Yeah. But maybe I could make it wonky. I don't want to go use my die cutting machine right now, but I could make it wonky and just make it a fun thing. I like fun things. Lisa Welpley, are you working on your craft room? I saw your Instagram. You got a big mess
We're
going
going
on
to
there.
bring Chelsea back.
Well, very good.
And Chelsea, I just heard you have over 600 subscribers on your YouTube channel now.
Awesome. That is so fun. Look at that. Ask and you shall receive.
That's pretty darn sweet. Well done, gang. That is good.
Thank you to everyone.
Let's see. Do
Well,
have any other
I
fish?
wrote a whole bunch of stuff. Like, I feel like I can hit all of the elements. It's just how I'm going to put it all together. But I think I have a plan.
Right? Yeah. Just fruit basket upset. Just throw them in there, right?
Yeah, the whole thing was,
do I want to do that?
I don't think I've ever made a Dutch door card before.
Whoa, it's time. It's time.
So,
They're very nice.
yeah.
They're not hard. I don't do anything very hard. I'm not that person. So,
Yeah. But I have
just
a
dig
kind of
right in
cool
there.
idea. Yeah, I have
All
kind
right.
of a cool idea. I just got to figure out the logistics of it.
These are my building blocks. Okie doke. I think that's a ½ inch, so I'm just taking scraps, which is, you like using scraps?
I do. I do.
Man. I think it's so satisfying. It's like I have to have an act of Congress to cut into a new piece of paper. It's like, can I do something with...
I've done lives where I only use scraps, like for the whole show.
Oh, I bet. That's already made. What the heck?
Or things from my floor.
Yeah, you were ready. Are you going to use something from your floor? You could.
No, but I could. But I had something funny if it came up. Well, I could still actually add. I could like use all the parameters on my card. No, I'm just kidding.
Total parameter. That would be a heavy card.
It would be. It would be.
It could get ridiculous.
Okay.
Let's see how that looks. We're going to blue down here because it's watery. And watery is good when you're the incredible Mr. Limpet. Did you ever see that movie?
Which movie?
The Incredible Mr. Limpet.
I don't think so. Is it?
You know
how old is? How is it? Recent or older?
Well, it was in color, but it's old. Yeah, it's in color, but it's old, and it was with Miss Don Knotts, and he is turned into a fish. And I don't really remember other than that what happens in the movie. That's kind of a shame. I'm going to have to watch it. I remember it being kind of long and long. But somebody remember. Okay, it was a nice little movie. I let my kids watch it. Oh, it was fine. I didn't let my kids watch Wizard of Oz until they were older because it scared me so much as a kid. And then they watched it and they're like, there's nothing to this, Mom. It's not scary. I'm like, yes, it is. Look at that witch. Look at how she just jumps out of nowhere. And those awful monkeys. I tell you. Kids these days. Chelsea, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm going to make a slit. I'm going to cut a slit in my card. And I'm a little scared, but I'm going to do it.
Okay, all right.
You might want to, have you given your speech yet?
No, I haven't. Good call. Well, this is going to be your art project. We do this speech every week. It's about artistic expression more than it is put this here, put that there, use this product, don't use that product. We're not going to teach anything. You may learn something, but we're not going to purposefully teach anything. You can go from a very classic, simple card to a very complicated, interactive card. And all the cards in between, whatever you're comfortable with, your style. That's what we like to see. You can go very literal, like, hey, or HEY Google, what are some gnome colors? And HEY Google may show you a nice selection of palettes that you can use that would work for gnome colors. Or you can go highly interpreted on your color palette and go, yeah, well, that's what they say on HEY Google, but what I see in my head is this. And we're not going to fight you on that. We do offer, you guys can of all ages can join us. We're all about little kids joining us, especially it's summer. Grab some kids and have them make a card and to send into the show this week. All ages, all levels of experience. We're just here for you. We just want to see what you come up with and for you to have a good time making a card using these parameters. We do ask that you include all 4 of those parameters. They don't have to be the focal point. They can be cleverly included. Or you can make them the focal point, whichever you want to do. But it does need to be handcrafted, and it does need to be family friendly, so I can talk about it without blushing. Alrighty, and those are all going to go over to craftroulette.live to the submit card or project form. And you'll have till Sunday at midnight if you are not a member. You have till Thursday if you are a member. And that is my speech. Wasn't too painful, was it? I hope not.
No.
I think I'm just gonna let
And
these
I've
guys
now,
go over the top.
successfully cut a card base with a Dutch door.
Good for
That'll
you.
be a Dutch. Yes.
Do you like
That
it better?
part- that
Are
was-
you feeling good about it already? You like
I'm
it?
feeling good about it. That was the
Okay.
part I was a bit nervous on, but I'm much better now.
Ah, you got it made then. Dangerous part is over.
Being at home, like you can like fiddle with things for a while. Being live here, like you gotta kind of know what you're doing.
Or act like you do. Or not act like you do.
Act like you do. Is that what you do every week, Mary? You just act like you know what you're doing, or do you actually?
I never know quite what's going on. But it's fun that way, you know. I like my building blocks. I do like my building blocks.
Yeah.
But I don't like that you can see the backs.
I got bricks. See, I got bricks.
Oh, very good. Yeah, those will work. Those will be great. Building blocks has been on the board for quite a while.
I did not think bricks when I saw building blocks. I was only thinking Lego. So thank you for helping me with bricks.
We want you to have a good time. That's the name of the game.
Have fun.
I'm going to cut that part off then too. It's already a little tall. I didn't like that you could see the tops of it, so we're good.
This is one of my go-to stamps for bricks, so I knew I had that.
So you've got red for gnomes, and what else were you deciding on?
So I brought out some yellow and some green and some blue.
I guess they have pink cheeks. They could do that. Yellow, blue. Yeah, I think those will work just real dandy. These fish can go either way, can't they? How am I going to draw a... Was he bigger than everybody else? And so maybe I can just do make it look like a... He wasn't in a fish tank, though. He was on a movie screen. So maybe I should make a movie screen, like just some pretty white paper. Like the movie screen. With a little bit of blue around the edges. Kind of... So it looks like he's in water, and I can do some bubbles. These are all things that make me wonder. I think I'm going to be kind to myself.
These fish are from a movie. These fish are from a movie. That's what you're going with.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'll cut out a center, though. Because he was in the ocean. He was an ocean fish. So he wasn't Nemo. You could do Nemo, though.
Ooh, Nemo would be a good one.
What was your favorite movie as a kid?
Oh, as a kid, well, when I was a teenager, I really liked Footloose. That was my go-to movie as a teenager. That's what I remember. I think I saw that like 25 times.
Seen it.
Did you like
Grease? Mm-hmm.
Kevin Bacon. Oh, I like Grease too. Those were like my movies. St. Elmo's Fire, like Pretty in Pink, all those fun, like, I don't know, chicky type movies.
Mm-hmm.
With my girlfriend. Yeah, those were it. Okay, well, I have bricks down. I have bricks and red down for sure.
You are well on your way. Did you watch Hairspray too?
Oh, I did like Hairspray. Yeah.
I think that was John Travolta at his best. Such a good movie. I'll just make this kind of so you can see the light in it. You know what, Amy? I'm thinking you may be right. I may be needing to cut that cut that out just a little bit. Okay, let's just do it. Let's just do it. He is amazing. He is. I think he's at his best. I may have to watch Hairspray this weekend. Let's just make kind of a little peek into the ocean. I should make it like a porthole so it looked like you were looking out of a submarine.
Ah,
Right now.
Okay.
This is a wacky submarine hole. There we go. Well, so far I like it better than last week. You did voodoo dolls and I did a card that was... What were we thinking last week, Chelsea?
I don't know. That's what
everybody
I love
else
about this
didn't.
show is that like you could do so many different things.
Yes, you can.
And it all fits the parameters. Like I'm not doing fish at all or an aquatic scene, but mine's gonna fit the parameters and so is yours.
Yeah, well, there's nothing fishy about this particular about these parameters. It's just that I've started working with fish, and so it's become parameter fish friendly. Okay, here's one that I did this week too, guys. Here's what scrap
Oh, that's cool.
or sketch pad using these fish. And so the one little bird is saying to the other little bird, I don't know. Seems a little fishy to me because I used fish for the flowers.
Is that a sunfish flower?
It's a sunfish flower.
Oh, I see the fish. Yeah, nice.
Yeah. You just start with something and go with it. Okay. So we've got red for the little Nomi colors. We've got blue for the Nomi colors. Maybe a couple green fish here. Green and yellow fish.
You got Nomi fish.
Nomi fish. And I've got to get some glasses on one.
Nomi fish could wear gnome caps.
Oh my gosh, they could. There's so much you can do. It's just playtime. It's so fun. Oh, I love small paper arts. If you are just joining us, this is Craft Roulette, episode 222. We have our guest is a glitter bubble, and we are making a card. Chelsea Comer from Inky Stamper, and we are making a card based on 4 parameters: a Dutch door project, gnome colors, movie element, which I think is going to be so very, very fun. And I can't remember the 4th one, but I never can. Oh, building blocks. So,
yeah.
The 4th parameter.
The 4th parameter is just like almost, I hope it's never on a dementia test. Name the 4th parameters. After I'll repeat these 4 parameters because I'll go blank.
Do you know yet? Are you gonna put some kind of blocks with the fish?
I put the blocks right here.
Oh, I see. On the bottom.
Mhm.
Nice.
Yeah. And I might put a sentiment on top of it, which I'm not sure what it would say.
Nice.
But we'll
And
figure
then
it
your Dutch door you open. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I see how yours is coming together.
And I like your bricks a lot.
Yeah, and I made some grass, so I got the green in there. But I'm thinking I'm actually gonna make some sort of little door. Actually, since it's a Dutch door.
You could.
I'm gonna see.
I think that sounds great.
I
Yes.
feel like an oval door would help.
Gosh, you guys are like doing movie trivia over there in the chatterbox.
Oh, are they?
Oh, they're talking movies all over the place. I like it. It's very fun.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Ed looking out of kind of a Dutch door kind of thing.
Oh, that's definitely.
That
It was
would be-
TV, but
yeah, that would be
you
good.
watch movies on TV. Or maybe he had a movie. I don't know. Yeah, he was definitely in Captain Kangaroo had a Dutch door too, but he was a TV. It's a cute cut. There we go, little fishies.
Patricia in the chat asks 2 questions.
Uh-oh.
Do all gnomes have pointy hats, and are they named according to where they live? So like garden gnome.
I don't really
Is that a
have much
question?
gnome
I don't
lore.
know.
I think they're kind of like, I don't.
Maybe not named, but classified.
Mm-hmm.
So if you had a gnome at an airport, it'd be an airport gnome.
Or is it what they're made of? Cement gnomes, paper gnomes. I don't know. I suppose you could.
And if they
Classify 'em
travel,
as you wish.
does their classification change? Or
This is very deep on a Friday night. Okay, so how am I going to make these glasses? And which one should be Mr. Limpet? Maybe one of the bigger ones, because the glasses would be easier to make. I don't remember his glass. Well, I think they're going to be round. Gnomes are secretive. Yeah, they don't. I don't know. If you go to a Wikipedia and gnomes, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's good logic there or not.
Okay, I'm going to make a wood
Facts.
door, and I'm going to emboss it with
Cute.
wood grain, but I got to get my embossing folder. I'll be right back.
No
Right back.
problem.
okay,
no
while
problem.
Chelsea's gone, we've gotten her about 130 subscribers. She wanted
Good
15. And
So-
so if you haven't subscribed yet and you like Chelsea, I pinned my message with a link to her channel, or you can click her channel name in the video title and you can subscribe to her.
That's
She'd
super.
love that.
That's super. We got to remember to ask her. She's got a special for you guys this week too. This weekend. When she comes back, we'll ask her. So if I cut a black circle and then punch a hole in it, or if I punch which one comes first, the hole for the lens or the frame? Don't know yet. Okey-doke, I need some black.
Okay. I really wanted a wood door.
You must have.
Okay.
You have a regular job too.
I do. But today, July 5th, we didn't have to work today, so it's kind of like a holiday. And like you, Mary, yesterday I was like, is it Saturday today?
Very confusing. I think Christmas is on Wednesday this year.
Uh-uh.
Get
That's
ready.
complete middle of the week.
Mm-hmm. There's
Let's
Mr.
try.
Limpet. That look like he's got a... Well, he's a weird-looking fish. Maybe a little... You can see the bridge.
I like it. I like my door. It's like wood embossed. Actually, maybe a little sweep of brown ink on that would be good. Let's see.
Would it look better on him for his glasses? That's maybe a little small for him. He needs to go to an optometrist. His bridge of his nose.
Your fish needs to go to the optometrist. Who's going to the
Yes,
optometrist?
to get his glasses fitted correctly.
Nice.
I do like him swimming like this. The other way. I'd like it on him better. I think it looks better. And then if I add the little bridge. Okay, I don't want to have 2Q, 2G and glue things down too fast.
Oh, I did learn that acronym this week. I saw that.
Yes, I made that one up too, like Crinkle Inkle. Just make things up. Much more fun that way.
It's good.
Oh, yes, you can. Would that, what would, okay, so what is, oh, he has big lips. You're right. Oh, that's maybe too hard, Vicki Jensen. That may be too hard. Let's see. Okay, the incredible Mr. Limpet. Images. There he is, sure enough. Okay. You're right. Oh, there's a cute little crab. And he's blue. I think we're going to go with what we have. Do we make lips on him? He's got teeth. He's freaky. I remember thinking he was really freaky looking, and I think he's still freaky looking, but maybe some little lips. I'll try. I have a couple questions for you, ma'am.
You do? I almost glued my door shut. Just so you know. It wouldn't have been a really good Dutch door when I glued it
Too quick
shut.
to glue? Are we too quick to glue?
Too quick to glue. Mm-hmm.
You know, lips kind of look like just a sideways heart. Well, Roberta Sadler asks,
I like Roberta. Hello, Roberta.
Are you more excited or nervous or what about being on the show tonight?
I don't know. I've been waiting all day for it, so I was I think I was excited.
Yeah.
I'm not as nervous as I had been in the past. Like, this is my number 3 time, so
right.
It's not I'm not new to this rodeo, but I am nervous about what the wheel's going to bring. But this isn't bad. This is not bad.
The Craftio. Not new to the Craftio.
So I guess I'd say I'm more excited.
I hope so. Yeah. Okay. I could maybe make those. He is weird looking, so, you know, those might work. He is weird looking.
I feel like doorknobs are on the right. Am I wrong about that? Doorknob on the right?
Depends on which way you're going through the door.
Smart aleck. I think
I'm going to go with the right-handed doorknob.
Hey, Tracy, good to see you here. You ever learn how to get that trash can liner in? I saw that today from Mindless Crafter. Bill was trying to teach Tracy how to properly put the trash can liner in. I was with you. Tracy. Just going, just do it, Bill. Just do it. It was very entertaining. And his earnesty was very charming. Okay, so we've got his little glasses there. Then we'll add a little bridge to his nose and trim it. What happened to my little bridge? There it is. What do you think? Mr. Limpet? Oh my God.
Oh, now I see. Okay. Thanks for the movie education there.
Just wrap that for realism. There we go. Okay, well, you know, this was obviously not going to be the night where I made the sophisticated, elegant card. Maybe next week. Don't hold me to it. It'd be cute if he popped up, but he's not going to. He's just going to glue down.
Okay, so we actually have a gnome, And I'm going to actually stamp the gnome inside.
Oh, nice touch.
Yeah. I think this is going to work.
I think these little fishies are going to work. And someday I'll look back on my creative companion and go, oh my gosh. What the heck were you thinking, girl? But there is a card that would never have been made without Craft Roulette. There. Let's put your little tail right. Look at these guys just swimming around. Did he ever get back on land? He didn't get back on land. I think he ended up liking being in the ocean, as I recall. And staying there. Oddly enough. You know, I think I'm just going to wrap that around. For a surprise on the back of the card. There we go. Now, Mr. Limpet, what did you say? Is there anything I can fake?
Yeah, was there a saying in that movie?
Regular sentiments. I don't remember sayings.
There's a question in chat for Chelsea of what movie are you doing?
I haven't exactly figured out if I'm doing a movie, but I have popcorn, and I thought that he could be eating popcorn when you open him up and see him inside the door.
That is movie enough to fulfill the parameter, in my opinion.
Okay. But I did bring, because I think it's very Bug's Life looking, I did bring this ant. And I thought maybe the ant could be coming on the outside of the door. So there's the Bug's Life with the gnome eating the popcorn with the brick building. I don't know. We're working through it. I said I got all these different elements for sure covered, but how it's going to come together, not sure.
Welcome to Craft Roulette. Okay,
it's very similar to making my voodoo doll card last week. I knew I wanted voodoo dolls, and then how else am I going to fit it all together? So
you did it. I do like some of these quotes. He said one of these, and I think this may be the best for this card. It is, say, listen, I have an idea. That's a great sentiment. I like it. What if I told you I used to be a human being? Do you suppose that we could just be more or less friends? I wish I were a fish. That's right, he loved fish. I like, say, listen, I have an idea. We'll go with that. There we go. Say, listen, so I don't forget. Okay. How much space does that need? Vicky Parsons says she has been an inky stamper for a few years. Yeah. And she has seen many different things the company participates in, like shows, classes, etc. YouTube, Facebook. What is your favorite event or best memory of one?
Well, I think Vicky knows what I'm going to say because I get to see Vicky when she comes to Inky Escape, which is we do it twice a year, and we have people come, and I leave there with my sides hurting because I laughed the entire weekend. And if Sarah and Sharon are also on, Shannon, they also know why, because Shannon makes me laugh. Vicky makes me laugh too, but Shannon makes me laugh. Sarah makes me laugh. That's my favorite event. But thanks for the question, Vicky.
Do you have one coming up?
We do. In October, we're going to do one. We also, Mary, this is kind of fun too. Marjorie's been too. We have a big screen. We actually have 2 big screens in the room that we rent.
Mm-hmm.
And we actually watch Craft Roulette on Friday night.
Yes.
We bring it down. Yeah. So it's like
I've got some Craft Roulette watch party. I have some watch party games.
Really?
Yeah. To play along with Craft Roulette.
I should get where do I find craft party games that I can add to my party?
They're in my planner right now. They're not public yet. Mm-hmm.
Okay, when they become public. Can you make them public before October?
There is a strong possibility.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if they become public before October, end of October even, we will play Craft Roulette games.
Yes.
At our next retreat, our Inky Escape. I feel like he needs one more color.
Party planning. Craft Roulette party planning. Well, that would be very cool. And I love that you do that.
It's kind of creepy. You open the door and there's a gnome.
I've been waiting here. What do you think a gnome sounds like?
Yeah, like an old screechy voice. That's kind of what I think.
If you had the job of doing the voiceover for a gnome in a card making class, what would you? Now we're going to. But I don't think they would tell you straight up either. I think they'd kind of lie to you.
So on Tuesday nights, whenever I make anything, everyone's like, "Put it on a wobble." So I always have to have wobbles around and put everything on a wobble.
Wobbles are
fun. I guess we're gonna put the gnome on a wobble because I'm feeling like everyone is screaming at me, probably saying, "Put it on a wobble." But that'll be fun. He'll pop up when you open your Dutch door.
Yeah, that would be a fun thing. That a little pop up. I think you're on to something. I do.
There. So he's gonna wobble when you open the door.
Well, Irene Smith, who we call Hat Trick, and you said did something very nice right before the show. You want to tell on her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we can tell on her.
Okay.
She sent me a nice little text saying good luck.
Oh, I think that's so nice. Do you have some? She's going to be on the show. She's going to be on Craft Roulette.
Told me. I'm super excited for her.
In I think it's August. Do you have any kind of advice for her?
Do I have any advice? Well, don't worry about pulling together all of your stuff the day of, because you would have a entire craft room full of stuff. So just go with the flow. And if you need to go find if you need to go find a wood grain embossing folder in the other room, just say I need to go find a wood grain embossing folder in the other room.
Pretty much. That's pretty much it. Tracy says to have fun. Rose Artemis says, that's my baby. Yep, it's going to be a fun show. I think we need to have a pun counter that night. A punometer.
I like Irene's style. She's got a very fun, quirky, punny brain, kind of like I do a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Similar to Voodoo Donuts for dolls. Voodoo dolls.
I think this show kind of attracts that.
Yeah, a little bit.
I think so. But we have all styles. We have very pretty styles too that come in. I like the variety, especially since I have trouble doing them. I really like having them in the gallery because I can enjoy them. I mean, I like art galleries.
Yeah.
Pretty ones. I listen to opera. I can be sophisticated. Just not in my cards. For the panometer. Thank you, Sassy. It's LLC.
Panometer. That's funny.
I think we'll just have to
You'll
have
have
everybody.
to remind me. It'll be very far down my list of things I have to do, but I can do it.
Only have a couple weeks. Ding! Ding! I can hear it now. Well, back to the point here. She says, I adore your sense of humor. Guess how about that? And how your channel has changed, or let's see, and how your channel that into your, and how you channel that into your super cute products. I get it. You're okay. I can read. I really can. I am curious how you choose.
I have a channel and I do channel it in, yes.
How you choose which new critters to add to your collection. You told us, I think last time, how you and your partner, your business partner, get together and do this. But it's fun. Could you tell us again?
Yeah, we get together and we just have a ball thinking of all of the sentiments and what should go with what. We do a lot of like research on funny, punny quotes for different bugs, different animals. It's super fun time.
Do you do collective noun kind of things when you're doing? Are there collective nouns for bugs?
I don't think so.
Like a herd of locusts, because you hear them.
A herd of like that.
Put that one on the panometer. Bum, bum, bum.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We've had cicadas for a long time. My friend, my co-partner in this, Kim, she loves cicadas. So cicadas were one of our first bugs. So that was a big draw this year with all the cicadas coming out. We had a cicada episode.
I heard that, especially up in Chicago area. There was a bunch of
there's
like 17-year.
I mean, I was
once a million year cicadas.
There wasn't much by my house, but there definitely was a lot in Chicago. I saw some newscasts with like cicadas crawling everywhere.
Yeah.
7
plagues. Goodness gracious. Vicky Jensen, thank you so much for the super chat, for the pun of it. And Samantha at A Designs 2, thank you so much. That's very, very kind. And I was telling them when you were off doing your embossing thing, you have a special. For viewers this week.
Thank you for bringing that back up. Yeah, so we have a coupon code for the weekend, the entire weekend starting tonight. If you go to our store, which is www.inkystamperstore.com, and find anything that you like, and then go ahead and put it in your basket. Check out. When you check out, if you use the code CRAFTYSHIP, CRAFTYSHIP, all one word, all uppercase, you can get free shipping all weekend.
Yay.
And I know. Yeah, so free U.S. domestic shipping all weekend. Now, I know you have a lot of viewers that are actually in other countries, too. Mm-hmm. So what I'll do, if anyone overseas wants to also partake in getting some of our stamps, I will take off the shipping rate, which is $6.95 U.S. I will take that off of your shipping rate internationally, but as everyone knows, shipping prices just went up too, which is crazy. But we will take $6.95 off any. Yeah, we will take $6.95 off any international shipping, but you have to contact us so we can figure out what that is.
Yeah, that's super. Thank you so much. Isn't that nice?
So
I went to the post office. It is. Oh. I went to the post office this week and bought $208 worth of stamps and I did send a couple things that were a little expensive, but not very.
No, that's really smart.
Like, wow, that was sobering.
Did it just go up, or is it
going up? I think the 14th.
Okay.
I think it's the 14th. Okay. Yeah. So you still have time. Probably don't have time to go to the best post office in Kansas City, which is Martin City, but you can go somewhere near you. And be nice to those people. Every time I ask them if they're getting a raise, they say no. They're just raising the rates. I'm sure they have to hear a lot of complaints, and the complaint department closed on episode 220.
Okay, now you keep saying that it closed on 220. What happened in that one that it closed?
Nothing. Really nothing.
Oh, okay.
It was just that we didn't. Okay. I just was like, I don't want people to go, I can't do this. This is too hard. Because when we do first hear the parameters, it's daunting sometimes. And so sometimes in the chat, they get a little bit, I can't do this. And I'm going, yes, you can. So we're just going to not complain anymore. We're just going to have can-do spirit.
Right.
Right.
Well, look, I'm not complaining. I broke it all down, and I successfully am able to make my my little guy.
Yeah. You sure are handling it very beautifully. What happened to the other piece of this? There it is.
Again, first time for me for a Dutch door.
First time a lot of times on this show for people. And they're just like, okay, I don't know what that is, but let's do it anyway. And they do it. And they get to hold it out like this and go, I did it. I did something I didn't think I could do. And I like that. See, listen, I have an idea. It's almost as scary as, hey, family, I have a little project for us to do. Hey, family, I've got a little game to play.
Do you make your family do crafty projects together?
I do not. I do not.
I don't
Laura
either.
Basson does. She does great. But no. I think it would be fun.
Sassy's LLC says because Trash Pandas says it's trash can and not trash can't.
There you go. We are trash pandas around here. And I've taken things out of the trash to use. This is pretty much trash right here, but I'm using it, right? Well done, Sarah Liz. And Sarah Liz, how smart were you with your timing last week with your dolly stuff? Good heavens, that was timely.
Yeah, I saw a lot of those.
A
lot of those in the slideshow.
Yeah, so many people use those. I think you made the gallery so much nicer. And you really were the trash panda queen there. Well, I have another question for you, ma'am.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm just stamping ants away.
this is a fun little question I think everybody will enjoy because it's from our friend Grandma Gay, and she has not put in a question in months.
Aw. I miss Grandma Gay. She used to come over and join me on my lives as well. So thanks, Grandma Gay, for the
Well.
question. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well,
Hope
Grandma
I
Gay
do her-
asks. Yeah, she's been busy being doing family things and all those kind of deals.
Being a grandma?
So, well, wife mostly, I think, and to Santa. She's married to Santa. If you ever see him, he really looks like
Okay.
Santa Claus. And Cindy Elkins is also married to Santa. I'm a little concerned about what's going on there. But Grandma Gay asks, you anticipate a private creative moment. What time of day or night is it?
Oh,
When do you?
I do my best work at night.
At night.
I mostly because I have to work in the mornings,
Yeah.
except weekends, but mostly I work. And I do a lot of work with overseas people as well, like in Europe.
Mm-hmm.
So I am up fairly early every morning on calls.
Oh, gotcha.
So I'd love to be creative versus talking on conference calls in the morning, but
I bet.
that's not. But on the weekends in the mornings, I do like to come down to my craft room before everyone else with my nice cup of coffee.
Oh, see, there you go.
So, but definitely when I'm most productive creatively is in the evenings after work. I do pretty much craft almost every single day, I have to say.
Yeah. That's pretty impressive. Do you do like quick sketches or?
Sketches or, just thinking of things for future lives, for future events, coming up with make and take ideas. Yeah.
Yeah, if you do 2 events a year, plus videos or lives every week, run a business, work full time. What I want to know your secret. What is that vitamin that you take?
I don't ever sleep. No, I definitely do get my sleep, but yeah, it's a lot. And even though we do 2 events, we still do online events as well. We do 4 of those a year, and we do 2 other in-person shows this year. One of them was in March, and one's going to be in August.
And you meet some craft roulette people.
I do. That is where I met Irene this past March. She came out to Rockford, Illinois, where we live, and came to a stamping show, which was super fun.
Mm-hmm.
She said she was a fangirl, and I would think I was more of a fangirl of hers. I didn't really know her before that, but I became a fangirl of hers.
That's lovely. That's very lovely. This little
and we're going to be in Schaumburg, Illinois in I don't know, just over a month.
Yeah.
And seeing Tanisa from Chinese Stamps, seeing Roberta, seeing Irene. I'm sure I'm forgetting some people, but yeah, it'll be quite fun.
Yeah. Oh, that's lovely. That's so fun.
Oh, and Carrie Rhodes. Carrie Rhodes, my friend.
Oh, such nice people. All of them.
Yeah. Carrie's done a few things with some of my my bugs before, and she said these remind me of A Bug's Life. So when you said that tonight, I was like, oh, yeah. I just cut off the ants. He's super cute, but I cut him off because I wanted him to kind of come off the page there. Now I just got to get a sentiment going.
Look at that little guy.
Okay, let's make sure I got everything. I think I got almost everything. I got to put some sort of sentiment though.
Well, you can use mine. It says, say, listen, I have an idea. Well, there is a card right here on my mask that never would have been made without Craft Roulette parameters. And is that a good thing or a bad thing? I'm not sure. But it's a thing. I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys make. You will come up with all sorts of movies. Oh my gosh. Gnome colors.
Kind of want to say knock knock. I kind of want to say knock knock. Who's there? But I don't have a good gnome joke. But that would have been funny.
You can Google it. Google a gnome knock knock joke, or ask Hat Trick.
Know me.
That's what I do. Say, listen. I have an idea.
Actually, I do have an idea.
Bug. I'm sure there's bug knock knock jokes. No, gnome knock knock jokes. Gnome knock knock jokes. My gosh, it even populated right there. Well, that's it. Didn't start very well. It started pretty bad. What? What? Well, this isn't a knock knock joke, but it says, "What do you call a psychic gnome that's on the run?" A small medium at large. Gnomes don't understand jokes. They go right over their heads. That's a short gnome joke. Let's see if I did this. I did it. Let's double check. Dutch door. Check. Gnome colors. I think I'm okay with that. Blues and some pink cheeks and red hats and green. I think those are could be gnome colors. A movie is The Incredible Mr. Limpet, and it's just because I had these fish out, Tanisa. These are Trinity fish, and I've been playing with them, so they were in my brain. And building blocks, I made little strips of paper for just the base on the card there. Oh, so I think I did it. What did you come up with for a sentiment?
Well, I put hanging with my gnomies on the inside. Because you're going to hang with your gnomies and eat your popcorn and watch movies.
That looks like a rough alley.
Wobble like a gnomie. That's pretty darn cute, Chelsea.
Awesome. But I feel like I still need like one more sentiment. Hanging with my gnomies. Hanging with my gnomies. Oh, I could do hello, hanging with my gnomies.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. That sounds like
Come on in. I'm hanging with my gnomies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a...
Well, our cards aren't very similar. Our colors are different. You've got mostly red. I've got mostly blue. But it works. I wonder how... I know we've gotten... Oh, you could put gnome sweet gnome. You have a gnome sweet gnome?
That's a good one, too.
Like a little sign hanging on the front door? Samantha Designs 2 said, knock knock, who's there? Gnome. Gnome who? Gnome sweet gnome.
This would be funny. Okay, this is funny. So on the outside, I'm going to say, okay, you'll see it. I'll do it up. I'll do it up. You might be able to read it backwards. It works.
Susan Binstead says, knock, knock, who's there? I don't know. You have to answer the Dutch door.
Yeah.
Bum.
Okay. So I got what's poppin'.
With the popcorn.
Exactly.
Oh,
And then
movie
on the
night.
inside, hanging with my nomies.
Movie
What's
night
poppin'?
for the nomies. Mm-hmm. Very fun. Very fun.
This is a good example of a parameter not having to be the total focus, where you can have a reference to a parameter,
Mm-hmm.
where you can have the popcorn and the Bug's Life, but it doesn't have to be about Bug's Life. You can do it that way,
Mm-hmm.
but you can also use it as a reference.
And you don't have to use gnomes as an image, but you can use gnomes as an image. It's a color palette. Looky there. Oh, how fun. It's like the grasshopper and that hasn't been gathering his food before winter. And there's the little guy inside, the ant inside.
Yeah,
Except it's a gnome. Yeah, that has been gathering his popcorn all summer long. Well done. Let's see if you did it. Shall we see?
Yeah.
Okay, you did your
So
first
let's
Dutch
see.
door.
I did my
There.
first Dutch door. And it
And
opened.
you got your gnome colors, red, blue, yellow, and green. Perfect.
Yep.
Your movie is popcorn and a Bug's Life reference, right?
Yep. And the
Look at
popcorn.
him.
Definitely.
Yeah, look at him just eat that popcorn. And your building blocks are the bricks.
The bricks on the wall.
I like it. You like it? I like it.
I like it. I love it. Actually. I
Yeah,
don't like it. I love it.
I like that. I love that you love that. And we get to hold it out and go, I made that. Yeah. Never has been made before in the history of man. And we did it. All right. Well, we're going to tell everybody how they can play too, because it's too doggone much fun. And then we'll be back to say goodnight to you, okay?
Yep.
Relax your shoulders. You've done your job, Grasshopper. Y'all are invited to join us this weekend and make a card using those 4 parameters: a Dutch door, gnome colors, movie elements somehow or other, and include some building blocks. We really do love looking at your cards and seeing how you enjoy making them and the things your well-kissed mind comes up with. Join us on Craft Roulette's gallery by sending that to craftroulette.live submit form. You've got it's open till Sunday night at midnight Central Daylight Time. If you aren't a patron or a member, if you are, you have till Thursday night, and you guys use that Thursday night extension very, very well at midnight Central Daylight Time as well. It's easy to do. We'd love to have you join us. Look who's coming up next week. Girl, you're in the chat. Are you ready for this? Not afraid of color? But are you going to be afraid of the wheel? No, we're going to have so much fun with Tracy Fear. Then May Helms joins us. Vicky Ruta is in training to stay up late over from the UK. And Tracy, did I say Tracy Phillips already? Vicky Ruta, Tracy Phillips, and Joy Wilson after that. Isn't that nice? We just have the nicest people that come visit us and play Craft Roulette. Join us every week. If you haven't subscribed to us, we would appreciate that. And if you haven't subscribed to Chelsea's channel, we would appreciate that as well. There's those members. Those are the people that keep us on the air every month. I tell you, this is not a free show for us. It's a free show for you. And these are the people that are making it happen so that we can come and join you every Friday night with a new set of parameters, sending off goodie bags and all the things that we do. We would love to have your support. If that's something you can do, please join us. We will give you oodles and gazoodles of bonus content as well. Stay tuned if you are silver and above. Pardon me. Tried to choke myself. If you're silver and above, because Mr. Producer will be on the Zoom call with us and talk about a little bit about the things that he has done over on the website to update the galleries and the discussions and all the things. You'll learn a lot, I think. He won't be around for too long, but he might be able to answer a few questions. Thank you, members. We really do appreciate you. I think there's going to be some confetti. That means I'm going to give away some stuff. And we've got some great stuff to give away this month. This will be the first week that we will be giving away these gifts. And then if you played this weekend for episode 222, you will be eligible for these prizes as well next week. So, we always start with a CROG, a Craft Roulette original giveaway, an itty-bitty gift with a card, handmade card. That's backwards. A handmade card with an itty-bitty gift. My brain's thinking backwards. I wish I wasn't. I think it would be so weird to breathe air in water. I think that would just be...
Yes, breathing air would be weird.
In water. Like a fish. You know what I mean? Taylor Kopf. Congratulations, Taylor. There is a form on craftroulette.live that for claiming a prize. Please do that in a timely way. I'll try to get it back to you in a timely manner as well. It may be Monday, but it may be sooner. But usually by Monday. Lucy M is going to get a goodie bag. Congratulations, Lucy M. If you are not in the United States, and I can't really remember right off, we'll figure something out. But Lucy M is getting a goodie bag, and those goodie bags are full of good stuff that people have sent to me. New products. It's really cool. Whimsy Stamps, a $25 gift certificate, goes to... Let's see. Vanessa B. Oh, you're gonna have fun shopping, Vanessa B. You can start looking right now. You can go over to all the spin sponsors have links in our from our website, and some of them have affiliate links. Some of them
they're in the description too.
And they're in the description. So excellent. We've got them everywhere. And make sure you let them know that you watch Craft Roulette. For a waffle flower, it's going to be Julie H. Very nice. Congratulations, Julie H. And for a relatively thoughtful gift certificate, now Sally is doing something remarkable. She is going to send a kit to anybody, anywhere, without charging shipping. And she is based in the UK just for this special time as a spin sponsor. We appreciate you, Sally. Plus, she's been staying up and watching her shows. Bless her heart. Rebecca F. Beck Ann. Congratulations, Rebecca F. She does have beautiful things, too. Very Jane Austen-y and different things. Very period-oriented. Did make some whoopsie. Pretty pretties. Here's something that I made with her products. See, I can be elegant. I can. I just have to use relatively thoughtful products to be elegant. Nina B is going to win a your Paper Insider gift kit. It has to be in the U.S., but I think you are. So, excellent. Make sure you claim those prizes. Use the same email that you sent your card in, because there's a little safeguard there, so we don't give it to some little hoodlum that's watching our show. Like, we have so many hoodlums that are after $25 gift certificate to craft companies. I don't know, there probably are some, but we don't want them to bother us. So use that same email. That would be great. That's it. That's just about the show, except for saying goodnight. Let's bring her back on and say goodnight to that cute little glitter bubble. Well, ma'am, you did it again, and you made it look really easy.
Nice. Well, I just broke everything down and put it all together, and there's a card.
That's what you do. That's exactly right. Well, it was fun. Thank you so much. And remind us your discount this weekend.
Yes, free shipping. Crafty. Let me double check. Crafty Ship is what I said before.
Crafty
Yes, it's
Ship,
still Crafty
all
Ship.
uppercase.
Crafty Ship, all uppercase, Crafty Ship. If you have a problem, just send us an email. We'll make sure that we get you your discount. And then if you're an international customer, because that's for U.S. people, if you're international and you'd like $6.95 off your shipping to anywhere internationally, we can also do that as well.
Yeah, so if
And
you like
thanks
some
everyone
bugs.
for signing up on my YouTube and subscribing to my YouTube.
You have
That's
640.
nice little added bonus.
640?
What? Crazy talk.
That is
Awesome.
crazy talk. Well
Thank
done,
you.
guys. You'll enjoy her. You can see Chelsea on Tuesday because I'll be on Wednesday this next week for In Review when we will be playing again that fast-moving, interactive card detective game show. Whodunit? Oh, the stuff we do for a little self-entertainment.
Don't forget Chelsea's events.
And your events in Schaumburg next weekend?
No, not next weekend. It's
wrong.
August 9th
August.
and 10th, I want to say. August 9th and 10th.
And then are
And
there
then my
openings
Inky
for
Scamper
your...
Escape? My Inky Scamper Escape is the end of October. You can find all the details on our web store.
There you go. There you go. I wouldn't doubt that you might find some new friends visiting you and getting sore sides.
Yeah.
Do they have to bring jokes?
They don't have to because they just appear. The jokes appear.
Just like a little glitter bubble just appears. Well,
Yeah.
thank you so much for joining us tonight. I totally enjoyed your company. Chatterbox,
Thanks for having us.
you're just the nicest group of chatterboxes I've ever met. I love ya. Kiss those brains, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, crafters and craftettes. Well done, Mr. Producer. We'll see you members, silver and above, here in just about 5 or 10 minutes. On our Zoom call, go to craftroulette.live. There is a link to the Zoom call right there on your dashboard. We'll see you in a few minutes. Good night. See you Wednesday next week with Tracy. Bye-bye.
Bye.